Hi. Seems as if everyone is perfectly happy. Monsters have returned to the surface. Peace and prosperity will rule across the land. Take a deep breath. There's nothing left to worry about. Well, there is one thing. One last threat. One being with the power to erase everything. Everything everyone's worked so hard for. Ugh. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? That's right. I'm talking about you. You still have the power to reset everything. Toriel, Sans, Asgore, Alphys, Papyrus, Undyne. If you so choose, everyone will be ripped from this timeline and sent back before all of this ever happened. Nobody will remember anything. You'll be able to do whatever you want. Mm, that power. I know that power. That's the power you were fighting to stop, wasn't it? The power that I wanted to use. But now, the idea of resetting everything. I don't think I could do it all again. Not after that. So please, just let them go. Let Frisk be happy. Let Frisk live their life. But if I can't change your mind, if you do end up erasing everything, you have to erase my memories too. I'm sorry. You've probably heard this 100 times already, haven't you? Well, that's all. See you later. Whoa. That's good. That was cool. Right, because the whole time you think, oh, are they talking to Frisk? It's like no, Flowey's talking to us, like the player. The second Flowey said Frisk, I was like, oh shit. And then our name. Ah, that's so good. What a cool thing. Because obviously we can return, right? We can go back. We can go back in. True reset. Fascinating. That's cool. Hello, everybody. My name is Chris, and welcome back to more Undertale. Long time has it been. Far too long. That we finished the game last episode. So if you haven't seen that, spoiler warning for all that. Right, we finished it. Is it it is phenomenal. This was probably one of the coolest games that I said it a bunch in the line that in every other episode in the final one. Say it again. This game was fucking incredible, and honestly, it's one of the cool one of the best decisions for any content on this channel was doing this, right? And massive encouragement from my friends Delaney and Todd through this whole thing, right? Especially Delaney, absolute warrior. They were through this whole thing, and the whole reason we're even doing this next episode, right? And the ones in the future that will happen, right? So this will be truly dedicated to everybody, but especially a part to them. This is so good. And what a cool way to come back into the game right after you finish it. The game knows we finished it, and to go through like, oh, the only way you can let them go, just let them live, let them be happy. So I wonder if we weren't merciful, would loading the game up, would that discussion be different? Actually, it's a good question. That's a curious question. To just true reset everything, the timeline, the memories, everything from the beginning. But not yet. Because we have one big thing to do, and I don't know how long it'll exactly take, but we're going to take as long as it needs to happen. And that is quite literally the way that our friends at the very end said to go, speak with everybody else, say our goodbyes. It literally meant everybody else, as in all of the characters we've met up to this point. And I thought that was, I should have figured it meant it very literally, especially how this entire game has played out so far and everything that they achieved. I should have totally seen that it literally means to go back and talk with everybody. So, very, very spoiler free, right? Speaking with my friend Delaney between the last episode and now, I get an idea of like exactly what to do, what exactly I should be attempting, right? Mostly so that I have at least some sense of direction without actually knowing anything about that direction. So we are going to make our little way. We're talk with everybody else. God, it feels so weird, man. It's been like a month since we finished the game, and like the music doesn't help me not miss them. But goddamn, this has been it's cool to see them all again. Get nostalgic. We're not even done. But no, we gotta go. And apparently, this was something that I was thinking about, and I mentioned it in Waterfall too, especially as we got to Alfie's lab as well. It's like there have been virtually no loading screens at all in this game, and knowing all the paths that we can take and have taken, it's plausible to walk all the way back to the beginning, because there weren't really any places that were permanently cut off as far as like the main path goes. Right, the fact that we can still walk into the areas where we can go back to all like the boss rooms and everything. And I think that's really cool. Now I want to, well, if they're living on the surface, well, no, because this technically we haven't officially. This is just before we shatter the barrier. Right? So are there any Or are they gone? Are there no more enemies? Enemies? Because they're all living on the surface? That's gotta be it, right? Because we were finding a number of encounters there. That's cool. That's actually kind of fascinating, if that's the case. Because yeah, I guess I mean they were never really our enemies, and we just got into encounters with them. But now that the barrier is broken, they would have gone up to the surface and they'd be living their lives up there now. So there's no reason for them to be down here. They were only down here because they had to be. Wow. We were hired by Mettaton to destroy you. But since he never paid us, we all decided to quit. No hard feelings. God damn it. That's good. We were hired by him to kill you, but he didn't pay us, so we just went and stopped. No hard feelings. Of course not, not at all. No offense, I get it. You know, you're just doing your job. Fire. As a youth, I would sneak out to play by this creepy flaming pit. Since the core is always rearranging, it was like a game trying to find it. Now it is my special place. It's nice for cooking s'mores and things like that. I agree. This seems it's very nice. The ambiance. This is gonna be quite the interesting track, because I mean everywhere we've gone, we've been able to go to. Sorry, we aren't allowing any more guests at this time, or ever again. Are you guys on your way out? Guess I'll catch up with you later. Nope. Wrong one. Meant to speak with you. Good news! The elevator started working again. My god, they did it. They did it. They achieved. But now it's been so busy, we still haven't gotten the chance to ride it. Elevator works, but now it's non-stop. The elevator is in use. Wow, that's a huge revelation. Incredible. As a slime, I'm overjoyed. Hell yeah. And there was this guy. Look at him go, he's so fast now. Trying to finish up work. Absolutely. Room service never came. Sigh. That's unfortunate. I didn't have anything to give. It's locked from the inside. Room service never came. Sigh. No response. Damn. I want to see if we could do something about that at some point. Fucking this guy. Obviously the prices are still wild, but take what you want, little buddy. Freedom future. Ooh, okay. Alright. So we're free, huh? Mettaton told us as much. That he told me, don't think that means you're getting out of work early. My boss. I love that guy. And by that, I mean I hate him so much. Oh, so... Wow, even all of these guys are gonna have new things to say. Right, okay. Those girls? The ones who saw my pants fall down? Well, we're all gonna be free, so I'll never see them again, at least. God damn it. Freedom. Don't tell anyone this, little buddy. But because they'll make fun of me. But I feel like I played a hand in everyone getting free somehow. Even if it was just working this awful job. I think I did something. I don't know if it's true, but I'll believe it anyway. That's really funny because it's actually so true. If I wasn't able to afford the foods that our friend here was selling, couldn't have done it. Those burgers came in clutch. Absolutely. But don't tell anybody. Well, actually, yeah, don't tell anybody. Well, or tell anybody, you can jack the price of those burgers way up. Freedom burgers. Little buddy, there's a brand new world out there waiting for us. I'm sure with my qualifications, it won't be long before I'm a famous movie star. Or maybe I'll just end up flipping burgers again. But it's as I say, nowhere to go but up. Literally, in this case. Good luck to you. Anytime, little buddy. Absolutely great. Oh, hold on. Sorry, the resort's shutting down. But I think you'll find it's still great to pass through. Maybe they're shutting it down because there's no reason to keep it open because everyone goes upstairs now. That's why they're like, no more guests now or ever again. Blub blub. Now we can live a life without reservations. Absolutely. So, if we're leaving, but my job, I just got a raise. Well, guess every apple has its core. I know, right? Your fight for that promotion, you finally get it, and shuts down. The surface world. Really? Maybe I'll be able to go 2 feet without running into a puzzle. Oh, if only you would be so lucky. Still staring at this thing? Oh, we're all free? Oh, guess I can stop licking this ficus. But I don't want to look like I messed up, so I'll keep going. Alright, you know what? You do that. Embrace it. It's a wall of fame full of quotes and photos from visiting celebrities. The food is to die for. Gorgeous style and fragrance. My face tastes beautiful. They're all Mettaton. Great. I just want to see if these are any different. It's a performance schedule. Comedians, dancers, stands. This is a break now. Now and forever. Right, so now we gotta go back to the alley. The alleyway. These two are like ingrained in my memory as, and like I know I would recognize every NPC in this game, but these two are just they're just like locked in for some reason. Hey, check it out. Yeah, check it out. Freedom. So like, what's up? So we're like totally free now, huh? Yeah, like totally free. Like cool. Yeah, like cool. Like, millennia of being imprisoned finally over? Yeah, that's like pretty chill, I guess. It's so good. I'm a human. Oh, oops. Really? Well, when we said, we were hyped for the destruction of humanity, we were just like joking, you know? Did we say that? Probably. It's like practically our catchphrase. Really? I thought our catchphrase was Braddy's the best, Caddy's the coolest. No. We've like literally never said that. Can it be though? Can it be? I think this is why I remember them so much. Now that we're gonna be free, oh my god, we could totally fill our dream of having a pet cat. That's like your dream, Catty, but Bratty, I don't want to have a dream without you in it. Aw, Catty. And I'm in my dream, and in my dream, you clean up after the cat. Catty. This is so funny. Oh my god. Do you like cats? Me? Yeah, I love cats. They're both. They're like so tasty, so cute. Oh no. Bratty, no. I'm just kidding. God. Kind of. Anyway, when was the last time you even saw a cat around here? Oh, just the other day. There was this cute little white cat walking around. It was like so clueless looking. I pet it for like an hour. Catty. Yeah, Bratty? I think that was like a dog. Dogs are just firm cats. What? God damn it. I wish when she said it was a white cat, I'm like, was it absolutely phenomenal. Like, see you later, like later and stuff. I don't know, I might not see you again down here if you move your shop up, or maybe you don't do anything. Just a regular wall. This is already fun. This is fantastic. So worth it. I'm so excited to sell nice cream on the surface. If all humans are like you, I think it'll be a modest success. Your nice cream will totally sell. I've been wanting it the whole time. I've been asking for the product. Undyne told us that the Royal Guard is being disbanded. Like, bummer. Guess we'll have to get used to love and peace. Seems happy. Love it. Well, this little guy, what's up? Same expression. Never change. What? Do you want a rematch? You want to go? I'll go. It'll be fun. First match. Is there anything over here? Mettaton, he recognized my voice from when I called in, and he gave me his dress. I'm so, haha. Beautiful. That's so great. Like the actual caller that called in live when we were doing it actually gave the dress. That's so, what a small detail. So cool. Oh, Mettaton. I feel for every character. I feel for Mettaton too. Basically being forced into the charade. Hi. Bonjour, dearie. I just finished tallying up all of our donations. We finally raised enough to rescue all the spiders inside of the ruins. And we'll also be able to afford a spider baseball field. There we go. That's what it's all about. We've already got the baseball donuts ready. That is absolutely one of the greatest pieces of news. To learn that they are going to be able to play baseball. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Just in case anything happens. Just in case anything happens. And what I mean is things outside the game somehow interfere. Hold on. I can do this. Wait. No, hold on. It's all part of the finesse. There we go. I've been thinking about getting a sick skateboard. Great idea. On the surface, we'll be able to watch all kinds of TV. But I bet none of those shows are as good as Mettaton. Nah, not even. It's alright. It's alright. Like, I wouldn't, like, totally. I'd watch a Mettaton cooking show. Absolutely. Immediately. Oh my god, you're here. Hi. I'm thinking of going to the surface. You gonna go there too? Idiot. Quit following me. Baka. Stop. I love it. It's so good. Oh. You stopped to smell the flowers. Worth it. Look at that absolute professional. Oh, wait. On the surface, I won't buy any donuts from spiders. That's my resolution. I don't know, you should. It's a spider donut. It looks more rubbery than usual. Looks like some sort of powerful bracelet. Wait, it's just a croissant. Sorry, croissant. Just a croissant. Oh man. Okay. But we got a lot of ground to cover. And this is just here. This is just this area. Right, we're out of the core now. Still. Go do this. A little bit of that. Okay. Because now I'm not sure. Obviously we know where like the shopkeepers are and stuff, but it's more everybody else. I don't know where they're going to appear. See, like this guy's over here. Haha, haha. Wonder if any humans would want to be my friend. Psych. That'd never happen. I'm too spicy to have any friends. Such, I'd be your friend. I'm too spicy. Some people like spice. Seems like the mouse hacked the safe and took the cheese out. It's a good day for everybody. I love it. Wait. Does this mean the spaghetti was able to be thawed? My god. Wait a minute. Is that... Serious? Right? Knowing the mouse might one day hack the computerized safe and get the cheese. This is what I say. Every single one of these with the mice had these statements of like, you know, one day, maybe, fills us with determination. Beautiful. Flying. Okay, so well... Hold on. No, I remember this. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay. I needed to be sure. All right, we're good. We're good. Everything is great. We're flying. Oh, you're here too. Hey, human, you're leaving? I have something to say to you. Admittedly, I may have had limerent feelings for you before. However, upon examining my own actions, I now realize I did not love you. I was merely infatuated with the concept of love. The idea of romance, the concept of sharing affection with another. Through these desires, I built a false concept of you in my head. Such a relationship would not have ended well. In closing, I believe it is better that I chose to say nothing. You idiot. I love it. That's so good. The character development, but also I mean, what else can I say? It's so good. Adorable. You don't love me, you love the idea of me. You love the idea of what could be. It just happens to be me in the picture, but it could be anyone. I like his little face. Toasty bun. A good toasty bun. I wanted another hot dog, but the hot dog guy never came back. Besides that, today was fine. Count your blessings, even if you don't get a second hot dog. Words to live by. Truly. Count your blessings, even if you don't get a second hot dog, because that first hot dog, that's the blessing. If you get a second one, blessed. There are some people that maybe don't even get a hot dog at all. Maybe you never get a hot dog. And you're blessed to have one. The hot dog is also symbolic. It doesn't have to necessarily be a hot dog, but it could be a hot dog. The hot dog, it's more of, what does the hot dog represent? You know, rather than it in itself being the hot dog. And then one could have a hot dog without a bun, and someone could have a bun, then a toasted bun you would consider potentially a better situation than not having a toasted bun or no bun at all. So there's layers to the blessings. And I think at the end of the day, we should all be grateful for our hot dogs, regardless if they have buns or not. So just double checking this way. We're gonna go. Now there's a chance, and I'm hoping I don't. I'm gonna try really hard not to, but because again I haven't looked up anything. This is gonna all be purely from memory, going through. But I'm gonna try to catch her, but I may miss some. I hope not. I'm gonna try not to. Let's see. This is still programmed up. Seems like the notes to something, but it's all written in chicken scratch. Seems like a walkthrough to a game. Okay, so that's all the same stuff. Oh god, down there, jeez. Yeah, that was a haunting situation down there in the labs. The pink goop. And a single clean dress. And now we've seen the dress. We've seen that whole thing. No letters from any monsters here. Frogget, Snowy, Doggo. They're all unopened. incredible invention. When not in use, this bed folds into extremely easy to draw box. Still the same. Okay, so I'm wondering then if there's anyone hanging out on this side. Maybe? Oh. Oh, freedoms. Feels so spicy. Alright, anyone else hanging out here? Any other friends? This is all gonna be worth it, even if it takes a little bit longer. Yo. What's up, bud? If we leave, no one will really ever know. The lava's so spicy now. Everything is spice. Okay, so that was those guys. That's cool. Oh, we should, just in case, right? Just in case, because I can't rule it out. Man, it does feel kind of surreal, right, to be back in this. It hasn't really been that long, but at the same time, it feels like it has been. So, see, it was worth it. It's just so crazy, because even though this was like only a handful of episodes, it wasn't really that long compared to like other, like 20, 30-hour games. It felt like a long time, in a good way. It felt like an experience. The barriers opened up, so we don't have to go to work today. I mean, sure, we're free, but it's the little things, Look, we're free, great, beautiful, but we don't gotta go to work, and that's the true victory. I feel that, brother. The barriers opened up, so we don't have to go to work today. Today we all started as co-workers. Who knows what will be tomorrow? Damn, that's deep. Yo. So we're all gonna go free. Does that mean I don't get to go to work? Nope. Nope, you do whatever you want now. The concept of freedom can be scary to one who's not familiar with it. No sense of direction. You pick your direction. Hey, did you hear? The barriers opened up. Now school has to be canceled, right? That's right, no school ever again. Human school, but that's different. There'll be lots of places to loiter on the surface, I bet. Absolutely. Almost too many. This was fun. This was worth going this way. Boom. Alright, here we go. Oh, bam. Full circle. Alright. Okay, cool. So now we just gotta go back down to the lab. At this point. Then head west. Let's see. This should be good, and then we're just gonna go down. This is all just here. This isn't even going back through Waterfall. This isn't going... I mean, oh my god, we gotta go visit, like, Temmie Village. We gotta go everywhere. Okay. I'll be able to have a nice drink on the surface. Absolutely. Absolutely, you will. The finest beverages. Sugar and sugar-free. Is anyone hanging out here? But how? Because we could obviously take it. We could obviously take the boat. But I feel like this just feels like the better way to do it efficiently and like passionately, you know. The howling wind is now a breeze. This gives you determination. I do. I have such memories of this spot. Of not only finally having a face-to-face with Undyne, who felt like the most dangerous character in the game, right? Aside from Asgore. It's like Undyne felt terrifying. And hunting us. We were hiding in the grass way back when. And we get to hear they're up top. Dramatic. So cool. And then not only do we have to fight and run, but then literally run all the way. God, so cool. It's a box, presumably to be pushed. But not by us. What's up? Yeah. Who are you? Freedom? What? Bah. You're pulling my leg. No, I'm not, for real. See, he don't know. He don't know yet. I hope he figures it out. I would feel sad if he did not. So this is the angel, the one who has seen the surface. They will return and the underground will go empty. Because it's really because you think about it, it's ambiguous in a way, right? But the way we did it for the underground to be empty was by freeing everybody. We were the metaphorical angel. All the wishes and I don't know, there's a simplicity to this game, and there's just so much goodness in that simplicity. Alright, just checking. Nobody's hiding. So we go back here. I think it was... I don't think it was not the glowing crystal room? I think it's... No, it's the next one. It's the room before this one. Right, because there's the one path that we gotta go down. Right, I'm pretty sure it's this room. Right? Because it's the mushrooms. I forget which. I'll figure it out. I know we got this. Right, there's a specific one I think we have to turn off. There we go. In order to see it, but it still technically exists, which is nice. I remembered. Hi, welcome to Temmie Village. This is one of the silliest things to just have in here and just stumble upon. Whoa, Tem here news. Very goods. Whoa, Tem here news. Very goods. Yeah, Thames can go free. A pleasing development now. Fantastic. Well, if Thames can go on surface, can see, a lot of cute human. Absolutely. Gotta bring the statue up there. Statue of Tem, very famous. Very. The egg. It's hard boiled. Everyone's go free, but Tem. Tem no leave. Tem watch egg. Tem will be happy, the family. Family. Mushroom dance, whatever could it mean? It symbolizes my unbridled happiness. The government told me they are willing to transplant me outside. Why didn't you smile at my dance? It almost feels a little rude. So beautiful. She's waiting for someone to let her out. You okay? Hives. Still. Mushroom dance, whatever could it mean? I love the fake eyes, it's so good. Well, I'm glad the government promised. That's good. Hi, welcome to the Tem shop. I wish I could. I need to. Maybe in the future, I'll grind out all that money for you. That way we can make sure you get that education. I wonder if this is any different. Hi, I'm Temmie. Hi, it's a deep history. Okay. But I do like that we can speak to them. It's pretty nice. Are they all the same? Why? Tem here news. Very goods. Alright, great. It's a good thing that we checked on them. Absolutely. Vital. Okay, so we just kind of go. Make our way up. I wonder. There is no way a human could come here. We remain trapped down here forever. To have it carved in stone. There's only one way to reverse this spell. If a huge power equivalent to 7 human souls attacks the barrier, it will be destroyed. And we did it. We made it happen. Not by ourselves, but we as the collective. Heartbeat and fearful for our lives, we surrendered to the humans. 7 of their greatest magicians sealed us underground with a magic spell. Anything could enter through the seal, but only beings with a powerful soul can leave. God, it's crazy how this feels like so long ago, and not at the same time. It's so weird. It feels like we just did this yesterday, but it's also like seeing the areas again and reading everything. It's like, whoa. It really has been a minute. God damn shit. I knew you could do it. So good. free. Beautiful. Okay, are these any different? Okay. I remember it clearly now. It was that monthly address at the castle. The queen was giving her part of the current event. After finishing her update, she moved to pass the microphone to the king. However, she didn't realize the microphone was still in her hands when she said, "Your turn, Fluffy Buns." The audience burst into laughter. Realizing what she'd said, she started laughing too. After a few moments, the king held up his arms. The crowd grew silent. He leaned towards the microphone, expression stirred. "Dear citizens, thank you for coming here today. I, King Fluffy Buns." That's fun. Imagining Asgore like committing to that bit, that's great. That's so, I could see it. Is Asgore a goat? Yeah, goat. Actually, that reminds me, Toriel once wore a flower-patterned moo-moo. Folks kept saying nice moo-moo to her, and she kept thinking they would call her a cow. So she never wore it again. What was the question again? Oh, right. Asgore. He's a real interesting type of monster. Strongest type of all. We call them boss monsters. But they have an offspring, the soul power of the parent flows into the child. Ain't that something? Ain't that a thing? Cause the child to grow as the parent's age. But Asgore doesn't have a child. He's been stuck at the same age, probably will be forever. That is so interesting in retrospect now. Now that because Asgore doesn't have a child. So like, now it's to say like he's been stuck at the same age, probably will be forever. So the entire knowledge of them having a child has either been suppressed or lost or intentionally removed. Or nobody around now remembers. On purpose. Right? Huh? Or the child is a human. What? Ah, that would work. So if Asgore's your father, he'll definitely outlive you. I love that. Because, I mean, it says a lot about Azrael and how powerful he was. Right? Very much so. But you'll be like, oh, but he doesn't have a son. But we know he did. We learned. But the amount that we had to go through to learn that very deliberately shows it's not publicly known information, or at least even history. Be like, oh, Asgore had a child at one point. Asgore and Toriel. Oh yeah, of course. Toriel was queen. Asgore was the king. It was tragic when she left. As everyone knew, she was really the brains behind the throne. But it was also just a teensy bit relieving, you know? Those two were really insufferable together. Nuzzle noses being all cute and cuddly in public, embarrassing their children. Embarrassing their children, but you just said that Asgore didn't have a child. What do you know? What are you willing? Who are you playing at? To go. Asgore never had a child, so he's gonna be stuck at the same age. But then also, being all cute in public, embarrassing their children that they never had. They were so sweet, it made me sick. Thank God those days are over. Oh yeah, thank God he's a tyrant now. Known as a tyrant, but also everybody's a big fan of him. Undone. She's really come a long way since she was a little urchin. I used to be a hero myself back in the old days. Garrison, the Hammer of Justice. When she was younger, her dad would follow me around to watch me beat up bad guys. Sometimes she'd even try to help. Though, most of the time, folks she'd attack weren't bad guys. It'd be the mailman or something like that. Anywho, I appreciate it. It's so good. It's just, I absolutely adore every conversation that this game presents in every capacity. It's so good. And obviously, going through these again, talking to anyone, but it really gives an interesting view looking backwards, right? Seeing as we've done everything, so everything we know, to go back to these conversations, it's quite something. Well, how's everyone doing? It's a snail. Wonder if Toriel's seen it. Snail, it's the end of your extensive journey. Snail, what a long trip. Remember to stretch your muscles. Even the snail. The housing market will probably crash now. But you know, home is where the heart is. That's great. Using its money, the snail bought a hat. I love that. Proud of you, snail. Ghost friend is gone. Ghost friend? Well, I mean, at least we know on one end he didn't die. Yo! No way! There you are. Frisk, darling. Feast your eyes. Dark Alfie is completed. My wonderful new body. Oh, and did you hear? The barrier's open. I can't wait to see the sun. The greatest spotlight of all. Oh yes, I suppose I should thank you too, darling. Before fighting you, I had forgotten how fun it was to perform with others. So I've been searching for hot talents to fill up my upcoming troupe. So far, Chiron's agreed to be my backup singer. And the Napster here will be my sound mixer. The three of us performing together. It really feels overdue, doesn't it? I'm so happy he's here. I truly thought we were gonna never see Mettaton again. And then, not only Alfie's finished fixing him up after setting him up to be in that situation anyway, but the new body, perfection. And now Mettaton's gonna go live out the dream. What? Undyne says hi. Then tell her I say something cool. Human, I'll never forget when you cheered me on when I was pretending to sleep. No one had ever had so much faith in my fake sleep. Also, this is awkward, but what's your name? Everyone seems to know it now, except me. Seems like I've been missing out lately. I was just sitting at home listening to tunes. There was a flash of light outside my window. Saw the snails in the farm disappear. Then I heard a knock at the door. The flash of light wanted to come in. I closed the blinds. Now everyone knows your name except for me. Frisk. Okay. I won't forget it. That was beautiful. We did encourage the sleep. I like that. I like that they remember that. Oh, we're not gonna no more music. It's a spider web. There's a flyer for a bake sale on it. Computer internet browser open to a music sharing forum. Well, TV. Channel changing good as new. It's merely a fridge. How cool, man. Frisk, darling, can you help me with something? What kind of merchandise do you think humans want to buy? I've thought of a few ideas so far. Buttons? With my face. Stickers? With my face. CDs? With my face. Posters? With my face. T-shirts? With my face. Underwear? With my face. And plush dolls of Toriel. But you know, with my face instead of hers. So, what do you think? A yes or no prompt was not provided. Fabulous. I completely agree. That's so good. Oh, we didn't have a choice, but honestly, sell it all. Sell it all. Make it all. Do it. There's literally no way you can go wrong. Not one bad thing. The house is still on fire. That's so sad. Are you okay? You're not okay. Sounds like only fire lives here now. Oh, that's so sad, the house. So, you helped get us all free. I guess I really acted like a dummy to you. You did a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. I forgive. I forgive. Forgive and forget, right? That's what it's all about. That's the spirit of things. Let's see. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's check out this. Just in case. Because maybe there is a chance. Oh! Ah, there we go. Don't drag your dirty feet in here. I just cleaned this trash. Alright, you got it. Understood. And see, this was the other set of yellow flowers that we landed on. And I think it's so cool. First off, it's so bright and eye-catching compared to everything else in the game. Like all the other colors, and even in this area, especially in this area, like the lack of color, like the lack of like a wide range of color. The yellow, like the saves, like the save areas, but also those flowers, right? They're so, they pop. But you don't really understand the relevance of the flowers. Essentially to the very end of the game. And when you look back, I don't know, it's kind of cool because it draws your attention to the flowers, but you don't know why, other than they're just bright yellow flowers. They look nice. Just a bird wants to carry you across. Accept the bird's offer. Of course, yes, bird, let's ride. Do it his best, you know? It's not about the speed. It's about the vibes. Thank you, bird. Thank you, bird friend. Alright. Oh, hello. We can go and see the real stars now. But I still don't know what those are. You will. And they're... I mean, how else could I really sum it up to somebody who's never seen stars? Like, it's incredible. It's similar, but kind of more inconceivable. Depending on how deeply you think. Not the 21 flavors. His shop's not there anymore, obviously, because he's over in the Hotland. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else hanging around here? Oh. Turn the lights off on our way out. I still remember how much I love the water in this place. Like, it's so bright, magical, beautiful. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's. Oh, hold on. I so want the power to take their souls. This is the power that the humans feared. Friend, it has been so long. Oh, come on. Come closer. Yes. Alright. We're all gonna go free. Since if we did, how would I ever know? Well, I'll keep my tentacles out for you, you hear? As soon as I know, I'll be the first to tell you, you hear? I'm so happy. I spent so much time conversing. I'm so happy they're actually here. That's great. The amount of effort put in to put everybody where they are, but also like write new line like interactions with everybody for something that you'd only backtrack and do if you wanted to, right? Which normally you would think like the average person would just finish the game, be done, and move on. But the reward of going back is this is the reward, and it's a beautiful effort. Oh, it's good to be with my sister again. It's good to be with my sister again. It's good to be with my sister. It's good to be with my sister again. Oh, adorable. I cannot talk to them. That's okay though. Just beginning to hear play it. Okay, so the sound wasn't coming through, so maybe the piano doesn't work anymore. But we also have the beautiful sound, somber music taking over. I'm never gonna forget the fucking dog, man. Coming in, taking the legendary artifact. I know it's also kind of a troll, because it's like, oh, here's the legendary artifact, and then you immediately get it ripped away. It's very aware. Its power is no counter indeed. A human cannot take a monster's soul. The monster dies, its soul disappears. An incredible power would be needed to take the soul of a living monster. So when a monster dies, they turn to ash. There's only one exception. The soul of a special species of monster called a boss monster. The boss monster's soul is strong enough to persist after death. Only for a few moments. A human could absorb this soul. This has never happened. And to see this in practice, the fact that we get the confirmation from a vendor, not even from like some big story plot point. It's just the fact that he just was like, yeah, he's a boss monster. And remembering this, it's like, so he's got an incredibly powerful soul, like Asgore. We figured this anyway by him being in charge, but the fact that remembering all that information and then going to the very end where technically Azrael, but Flowey goes and kills Asgore. the soul we see the soul persist, because normally it wouldn't. Normally it wouldn't, but he's a boss monster, and I like that they actually show that for a moment before his soul is actually like destroyed by Flowey. It's crazy how this was just like a really nice song at the beginning when we first came here, and then it just had such deep relevance as we got further and further, and then to the very end of the game. It's so... the layers. The layers. So good. Is there anyone hanging out over here? We're going umbrella free. We're embracing the water. Also, it's also really nice music to be listening to while you're backtracking this whole way. I've said this was such a cool shot. Oh man. It is crazy, that feeling of like you can... there's a lot of games where you're like, oh, you can only... well, it's every game you can only ever play once. And there are some games where, you know, you could play it over and over again and it's still fun and great and wonderful. There are some games like this one where you play it that first time is so special and so good and unique that you can play it a second time and you can still have a blast, which I expect to. But the intrigue, the mystery, the sort of like going through, the wonder, the sense of wonder and whimsy, right? That's special. And you can't really do that twice. First ghosts are real. Now anime's real. All my nightmares are true. Well, hold on now. I specifically said I unfortunately ripped the band-aid off about the anime. Ghosts are real, though. That's a fact. Okay, so we can't get up there, but this was worth coming here for him. Their little friend isn't there to help us up the ledge. But we still got some places to go. We're not done yet. Oh, man. Trust me, even though it's been quite a while since The Last of Us, it's been like a month or so. There's quite literally not been a day that I've not thought about this game, and any reason to play it again is a good enough reason for me. All I would have had to really hear is like, oh, you know, if you walk back to this one spot, you know, you can, like, just one character you can talk to that has a different line. I'd be like, fucking say less. Like, boot it up again. Easy sell. But the fact that there's so much, I love it. It's gotta be any day now. Absolutely any day. Wait, does this mean... does this mean we have to... are there multiple chat opportunities again? Multiple yap opportunities? It's gotta be any day now. Okay, never mind. It's gonna be the same thing. Just to be sure. My friend. All my friends. wanted adventure. I don't know. I don't know. How do you go back to like normal life after this? And I say normal life like surface life. Like, how do you go to school and learn about math and I was gonna say and arithmetic, it's the same thing. Math and sciences. Then you go to bed on time. And, I don't know. You watch TV, and all this feels like some kind of wonderful adventure. It's over. What time? Seems like the mouse has freed some of the cheese from the crystal somehow. I'm so proud of you. Squeak! A squeak of victory. Busy with determination, and we have been determined. Determinated. Great gold for the fairy. Hop on. Where are we going? They just stepping on my face. Here's the 3 gold. You got 3 Alright. Ancient rain covers the walls. You just make out the words. Roar of humans and monsters. It was this last one. It's an illustration of a strange creature. There's something very unsettling about this drawing. If a monster defeats a human, they can take its soul. A monster with a human soul, a horrible beast with unfathomable power. Which is what Asriel ended up being. Technically, I guess, like Flowey, right? Because it was... Flowey never had a soul. So that's why he never had, like... He was the way he was because of the lack of soul, but had determination injected directly into him. And then the monstrosity that he became in that final fight before Asriel was something. The surface intimidates me. The entire outer layer of the earth is made of dirt. Oh, it's gonna drive him nuts. Everything needs to be clean. And yep, out there, it is dirty. It's dirty. That's why, it's nice to see, but don't stress yourself out too much. Wishing room. Man. It's remembering everything. All this once, having to, like, figuring out the full space on how to complete that puzzle. Knowing that it wasn't exactly as straightforward as just, like, lining them up. So good. I just want to go this way just for the sake of being thorough. It's nice that was a shortcut, though. Oh god, yeah, running from Undyne. The shadows in this were so good. It made it so unsettling. The pressure. It was real. Dodging spears. Nothing. Okay, I had to be sure. Never know. Can't say I'm trying to be thorough if I don't try to be thorough. Unless we can take the ferry. I do like that. It's just like, for 3 gold. Give the 3 gold. Thanks for stepping on my face. Gives the gold back. Okay. Thanks for stepping on my face. Here's the 3 gold. This game is wonderful. Gone back through all here. Some of the first puzzles we ever learned. And then that's where like the jokes from obviously the other monsters, but in general, like every couple feet there's a puzzle. There's some sort of puzzle. The whole underground is full of puzzles. We were hiding in here from Undyne up there. And knowing we became like best friends. Yeah. Who would have thunk, right? Thinking all the way back. Something else. Are you just saying the... Oh, you don't know. You don't know they're free. You don't know he's free. He will. He'll figure it out. Or not. He's hanging up by the flower. Oh no. Chilly. Okay, we're good. Great. We'll walk to the other side of town. Try the under snow tunnels. They're efficiently laid out. Yep, now to talk to as many people in Snowdin as possible. Rock is covered in sprinkles. Incredible. It's not in here. I don't think we're gonna be able to, but I'm gonna. Alright, that's fair. It's a joke book. Any new jokes? Inside the joke book was a quantum physics book. You look inside. Inside the quantum physics book was another joke book. You look inside, there's another quantum physics book. You decide to stop. That's why I'm a big fan. 'Cause that's something special. You gotta do. Oh my god, everyone's here. These guys are so funny. Coming up. You were something else. I love it. Okay. Having an amorphous, shambling family member is great. They're always moving, so I can see them 100% of the time. All of our parents have been combined into one horrible being. That's okay, though. It's really brought our families together. Yeah, the one massive dog. Right? Yeah. Now that our parents are the same entity, does that mean I'm married to my sister? Uh-oh. Wait, what? Wait, we're dogs. That stuff's normal. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, it's not wrong, but... It's not wrong in... I mean, that is how purebreds work, but I mean, I don't know. Where's the math here, though? Our parents are the same entity. Does that mean I'm married to my sister? If your parents are one entity, to say that you're married to your sister would mean that your sister is your mother? Does that math work? Right? Because if he thinks he's married to his sister, then does that mean that the sister, that would imply that the sister is one of the parents that are morphed together. So if the two morphed parents, one of them being the sister, and this person is married to that sister, then that would mean it's sister mother. Ooh. But you know, who am I to judge? Right? What am I gonna say? Exactly. Point proven. The lie Barbie. The library. Man, it's been a while. Welcome to the library. This is the last day we'll be open, so make as much noise as you want. Yeah. Throw books at the wall. Go crazy. The greatest struggle of my life is over. I just solved today's crossword. Beautiful. Oh my. There's so much news to report, I don't know where to begin. How about this headline? Monsters go free from the underground. Nah, that doesn't have enough pizzazz. How about top 10 monsters you won't believe got freed from the underground? No, but then you gotta add the subtext. You know, like number 6 will shock you. You'll never see it coming. This will be our newspaper's last issue. Why don't we just put a big The End on the front and call it a day? Love, hope, compassion. This is what people say monsters' souls are made of. The absolute nature of soul is unknown. After all, humans have proven their souls don't need these things to exist. It's a cold line, but my god, it's good. Humans have proven you can have a soul and feel none of it. See, this is, I love, it's like, obviously we're not going to go through every single thing, like we're basically redoing the entire game like this, but right, we moved out of our old city home. We braved harsh cold, damp swampland, and searing heat. We literally foreshadowing the other areas that we would go through, right? We're going through the harsh cold right now, but the damp swampland, right? Waterfall, and then the searing heat of Hotland. So we reach what we now call our capital, New Home. And then we actually finally reached it. Again, our king is really bad at names. I don't know, just like there was a lot of foreshadowing that you don't understand as foreshadowing until you'd seen the shadow after the 4. Right? Because they are made of magic, monsters' bodies are attuned to their soul. If a monster doesn't want to fight, its defenses will weaken. Which is how we're able to get them to not want to fight us. It gets weaker, so it's more vulnerable if we chose to attack it. But it puts its defenses down, and then we mercy. And the crueler the intentions of our enemies, the more their attacks will hurt us. Therefore, if a being with a powerful soul is struck with the desire to kill... let's end the chapter here. Which, I mean, could very, very well have been us if we were someone different. When you think about it. We weaken their defenses, we make them not want to fight. They're in their most vulnerable state. Our powerful soul, we strike. Hurts. Here I am, writing this book. A person comes in and picks up the book. They stare reading it. They start reading it. Oh, sorry. I'm still writing that one. While monsters are mostly made of magic, human beings are mostly made of water. Humans, with their physical forms, are far stronger than us. But they will never know the joy of expressing themselves through magic. Unfortunately. Nope. They never get a bullet-patterned birthday card. I mean, facts. See, I don't even know what that is. That's how much we're never going to be able to really understand and appreciate it. It's because I don't even know. I don't even know. It's a school report about monster funerals. Monster funerals, technically speaking, are cool as heck. When monsters get old and kick the bucket, they turn into dust. At funerals, we take that dust and spread it on that person's favorite thing. Then their essence will live on in that thing. Am I at the page minimum yet? I'm kind of sick of writing this. One of the coolest pieces of foreshadowing. The idea that when a monster dies, they turn to ash. Their essence it goes into, you know, whatever their ashes are sprinkled on, their dust, right? And so Azrael dying officially, like on flowers, and the fact that they weren't technically flowers, they were the seeds, and then it grew, and Flowey was essentially grown with the essence of Azrael, right? But the fact that you understand this concept this early on, but you're kind of just like, oh, okay, they turn to dust. They don't have like bodies. So on one hand, it can explain like, oh, why when you defeat the monsters in the game, why there's no bodies left behind because they just turn to dust. But also beyond that, once like the plot really hooks in, it all makes sense. You're not hucking ice anymore. Ice Wolf no longer has to throw ice. Ice Wolf can take a break to buy some pants now. As you should. Ice Wolf thinking of changing their name to Jimmy Hot Pants. You know what? If that's what you want to do, you go for it. Embrace change. Embrace yourself. Now we could play monsters and humans with real humans. Wow. When humans play monsters and humans, do they just call it humans and humans? We do. That's exactly. See? That intuition, they're ready. Seems like this is the beginning of a brand new, boundless world. Waha. This adventurous spirit. I'm like a kid again. And my children are like double children. Absolutely. Oh, what a beautiful knock. Maybe if I don't answer, I'll hear it again. We did this before, though. Ah, my patience rewards me. Ah. Hello? They just really like our knock. I feel like eventually you'd probably be like, go away. Okay. Alright. Or I could play chicken with this part. Though I could. Oh, we're free? Finally. I'll be able to stop smiling. Oh, thank God I can relax. Looks like I don't have to worry about cracking jokes anymore. I was gonna say a joke here, but I really don't have one. It's okay, there's peace now. I heard Dr. Alfie's told the king and queen the awful things she'd done. The king felt so bad that he didn't know. Gave her a big hug. When the queen fired her, then the queen fired her. Now we don't have a royal scientist anymore. That's politics. Shit. Too bad there are no politics on the surface. Yeah, real shame. Real unfortunate. honestly. Honestly, just it's so there's such the severe lack of politics honestly just makes day-to-day boring. Really boring. Things would be so much more lively and exciting if there was. Yo, what's up? He's all the way back here. I've been kind of doing some thinking. Maybe Undyne isn't actually as cool as we thought. Just kind of mean. But yo, I just found out about someone way cooler. Yeah. Is that right? Somebody way cool, the coolest person I know. It'll be nice to show humans our presence under the tree tradition. They'll probably be weirded out by it. Ah, we're pretty good at adapting. It's a carefully decorated tree. Some of the presents are addressed from Santa to various locals. And this is where we get Christmas. This is where it comes from. This is exactly where it comes from. See, they'll have you, they want you to believe that it was related to religion in some way, but truly it's because we gained this from the monsters underground. And we embraced the tradition millennia ago. You good? With it over hot guys everywhere, all the time, and meat drinks. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, soon I'll be able to try some human food. And then I guess I'll try a human bathroom too. Try it all. Don't limit yourself. Jukebox is broken. Hey, people won't have to move in from the city anymore. Seems like we won't have to lose our local culture. Except we're all moving out of here, huh? Oh well, guess it can't be all punk peaches and punk cream. This is so silly. Constantly. Good job. I love that. That's so powerful. Wow, a brand new world. I might not get to translate for Grilby anymore. Which is fine, since I was actually just making up what he was saying. Phenomenal. In the end, I never caught any girls on my fishing line. So kid, take it from me. Don't try to catch hot people with a fishing rod. Somewhere you hear a whinny of dismay. Yeah, that's so good. It finally won a game of poker against itself. Finally. See, perseverance, that's all. Got a determination. The message of the entire game constantly comes full circle. Determination. Perseverance. That kid over there told me that it's weird that I have a pet bunny. First, there'd be nothing weird about it. It's cute. Second, what? It's no way to walk your younger brother on a leash, right? That's so good. That's great. Your younger brother, because the whole, you don't understand the context a little bit at first, right? Because you think, oh, there's rabbits, but then there's rabbit people, or humanoid rabbits. But it's like, no, it's rabbit. That's the sibling. That's phenomenal. What are you doing? Is anyone else weirded out by those giant shambling amalgamates? Or what you call them that? Don't you? How dare you? Rude. The audacity. Oh. Mom says that we can go to the surface world now. What's so great about that anyway? I don't want to move. Hello. Sorry, no time for a nap. Snowdin is shutting down so we can all go to the surface. All for good reasons. Beautiful change. Alright, here we go. What happened? I mean, it happened to you, right? There was a strange flash of white light that I felt my body being pulled into something. Then, suddenly, everything was back to normal. I thought it was all because a human came through here. A human? Could hardly believe it. Well, if they decide to stop in, I'll be sure to give them a hero's welcome. It's cool. Did you hear? The ruins have been opened up. And get this. They were opened from the inside. Apparently the queen had been staying inside there for God knows how long. Pretty unbelievable, huh? Well, I suppose I'm on my store to the overworld. Haven't planned much more than that, afraid. Love that. And yeah, also thinking about that again, right? The ruins have been opened, but from the inside, not the outside. Oh man, all this way. It is crazy how far we've gone. Maybe someone on the surface will pay attention to me. There's so many people. Someone has to, right? They will. They'll love your hat. You'd be so lucky. Woof. Must be bigger on the inside. That was one of the greatest surprise encounters. That was so good. I don't think we can do anything. Because we want to go... I'm gonna go the other way first. Hey! Everyone's leaving, eh? Good riddance. Maybe we'll finally get some peace and quiet. Eyes in the walls. This is so neat. Also, it's a testament to the design layout when you think about it, right? Is the fact that we have gone not one bit of loading all the way from the end to here in one go. That's so cool. And I know you could say, like, oh, it's because it's a simple game. Yes, sure, 100%. But I still think that's cool. It's a snow papyrus. It's a lump of snow with the word "Sans" written on it. Red marker. I know how to set myself apart now. An ear piercing. Absolutely. Wait. Like, hold on a second. I don't know about that. We're all free? Okay. I'll stop lounging around. Does that dog know? Probably doesn't. Does it? On the far side of the box is Palmer raisins. One of the first great fucking jokes of this game. God damn it. Okay. This was the puzzle that Alfie's was looking at. All art, all everything. Heh, I guess we'll have to go to the surface. There are woods there we can live in, right? Absolutely. Some of the finest woods around. It's a place called Canada. A lot of trees. This was so fun. Kind of sad they didn't do this more, because I thought this was such a cool idea. And the fact that you actually move the snow is really cool. Heh. After all this time, you're still thinking about my hat. Every day. Please? Don't worry. Thoroughly, fully, passionately. There it is. There it is. Unplug microwave. All the settings say spaghetti. It's a plate of lukewarm spaghetti. Seems like something tried eating it and just gave up. But it's no longer frozen. It's actually lukewarm. What an achievement. See, as this... See, as this Spanish here, I hear a donate. It's like a playground for your mouth. Papyrus. I love that. Considering I still see the spaghetti still here, I hereby donate it to the public. God damn it. No, the mouse might one day find a way to heat up the spaghetti. My god, the mouse did. Forgot about that. Like how bright it was. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Ah, wow, whoa. It's a hole. Oh man, how I had no clue where this was all gonna go. Way back when. Smell danger rating. White rating. Can become yellow rating. Suspicious smell puppy. Blue rating. Smells rolling around. Weird smell humans. Green rating. Destroy at all costs. And the fact that all the colors were different. Because dogs are colorblind. I'm worried about getting older. I'll stop being a teen. No, I refuse. I'll just defend new numbers, like 20 teen. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. You're only as old as you feel. Right? Oh man, here. Ah, I can feel that piece of me has been well taken care of. The barrier's opened up. Then if it's not too much to ask, could you take that piece of me to the surface? I would really appreciate it. I committed to this immediately when we did when he handed that piece. That has been in the. I never stored it. I never stored it either. It was on our person the entire time. So it's like I got you. It would have been more convenient to leave it somewhere, I'm sure. But I didn't. Hey! The doctor! She brought my wife back from the dead. My son, he seems happy again. Our family is bigger than ever. Now that my wife is combined with 16 other people. You know what? I think it's unfortunate, right? Because obviously like Alphys didn't know the plan was never to fuse people who were alive. Like that was never the plan. The fact that she was essentially working with dead monsters, right? She didn't anticipate it being the well, the amalgamations that they became, right? So she's not some in that regard specifically, she's not some kind of like mad scientist, like, fusing Frankensteining a situation together with living people. But I like they're trying to make the best out of the situation. Snowy. That's right. Mom might have to share her mind with other people now, but she's still my mom. And that's cool. Because, we're made of ice and stuff. What? It's a joke. Laugh at it. I understand why. Cool. It's cool. Look, even though she's surrounded by with 16 other people, she's still herself. In a way. It's a fishing rod affixed to the ground. Never mind, you go. Beautiful. Just a conveniently shaped lamp. This is pretty funny. Yeah, it's like really... It's perfect. We go all this way. All the way to the very beginning. To the door. To where we first met Sans. Way back when. All the trees and... all the way back here. Kinda crazy. This was the room. I don't think there's anything we can do in here other than just kind of like looking around, though. So we're just gonna press on. Because we could actually go through this way now. It's no longer actually sealed. Does that means we get to go back to the house fully. We get to go back to home. This is cool. It has an old calendar from the beginning of 21X. 201X. It's really funny. This was one of the first things we read. Fearful of further human attacks, we retreated. Far, far into the earth we walked, till we reached the cavern's end. This was our new home, which we had named Home. As great as our king is, he's pretty lousy at names. And it turned out that the humans were the bad guys all along. Also, the pie is gone. There are dog prints in it. Just absolutely causing trouble every which way. Chairs. Another piece of interesting foreshadowing, and I talked about this like way back when, right? It's like, why these chairs? Why is there a small chair, right? Why there are three chairs when there's only just Toriel, let alone us? It's like, would she expect us? Was she? It's so cool because it's such a set piece that makes sense, but you don't know why it makes sense until later. And sure, I speculated, and it ended. I mean, I'll speculate on anything, but it was really cool. It was fun, and the fact that that ended up being relevant, seeing it again, I don't know. It's something. These toys, they don't interest you at all. Box of kids' shoes in a disparity of sizes. An empty photo frame. Someone dusted it off. It felt strange to lie in the bed. It feels entirely too small for you now. It's so interestingly detailed. The flower on the wall, the shoe sizes, right? The fact that this room had, well, this room has one bed. New home has two beds. Right? For both the human and Asriel. This only had the one bed for Asriel. And the dusty photo frame would have been of potentially, I would imagine it was Asriel. The flower on the wall and the toys being no interest to us. The yellow flower in the hallway. Inside the drawer are flower seeds, some broken crayons. Still just you, Frisk. That's really cool. We actually say the name, which is different. It's a water sausage. Room under renovations. Renovations because that would have been Asgore's room. Just a regular old bucket of snails. Not like this cactus is waiting for you to come back or anything. That's great. And then again with the flowers, like the fact that it's just such a bright color compared to everything else. It's so attention drawing, but you remember it. But you remember it because it's vibrant, not because it has any relevance. And then once it has relevance, then it's like, then you see it in retrospect. You peek inside. Scandalous. Tutorial sock drawer. The encyclopedia of subterranean plants. You open to the middle. Typha. A group of wetland flowering plants with brown oblong seed pods. More commonly as water sausages. Earlier, you identified this as bigger than a twin-size bed. But now you realize it's actually one size bigger than a double. This is where we've grown, our knowledge has been expanded over time. Read the circled passage. You read the passage. Why did the skeleton want a friend? Because she was feeling lonely. Oh, God. The rest of the page is filled with jokes of a similar caliber. Oh, And I understand why that now, because we didn't read it at the beginning. We didn't read. We just showed up. We were a guest in the home, right? We were being polite. The last thing I was gonna do was go snooping and reading a private diary. But just knowing Toriel's friendship with Sans this whole time through the door, that passage means so much. That's so good. God, this was crafted. Absolutely. Every time this old tree grows any leaves, they fall right off. Hey, Frogget. Ribbit, ribbit. Seems like the ruins have finally opened up. Maybe we should finally go out to the rest of the underground. Huh? The barrier's open too? Let's just take this one step at a time, okay? Whoa, 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 okay, you go. It's a little fast. So this, and the thing is, like, it makes sense looking at this now. Like, these are the ruins. This is not New Home, right? This is not the castle. This is not where Asgore is, which is initially the vision that I had anticipated. Like, this was all going to be in like the same local area. But the fact that we get out of here, go to Waterfall, and then we see that view in the distance. This is what I mean. Like, I literally cannot stop thinking about this game and all of its little things. Every little thing, every little detail, everything that might have been one big thing or small thing or irrelevant in one way or another, or not. God damn, do I think about it. Let's see. If we do... Guess nobody's down here. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna fall through all of them anyway, but you found a faded ribbon. Faded ribbon, armor defense 3. If you're cuter, monsters won't hit you as hard. That's a fact. Absolutely. Ribbit, ribbit. Yellow names were nice for a while. Next time, we should try a relaxing shade of green. I agree. A relaxing shade of green. Did you ever find this room's fourth frog? Okay, you can't hit me with that. Ribbit, ribbit. Say, now that your journey's over, maybe you'll have time to listen to me. Since most people just press X to skip through my dialogue. Would never do that to you. That's right, pressing X. You've really matured, haven't you? I never would, never have, and never will skip your dialogue, friend. Did you miss it? Spider bake sale, down and to the right. Can we food made by spiders? For spiders? Of spiders. I did. I invested heavily in the business. There's no way there's a fourth frog in this. Are you messing with me? You messing with me? There's no way there's a fourth frog. There's no way. No shot. No shot. This is all a joke. You're messing with me. There's no way. Son of a bitch, are you serious? There's an ant-sized frog in a crack in the wall. It waves at you. That's incredible. Also, can you imagine an ant-sized frog? It is adorable. I do remember as a child, we had a creek behind the house, right? Which is like a river, but different. And micro frogs, like these tiny little, like smaller than a coin, right? Like they're like the size of your pinky nail. These tiny little guys. That's for no. I found the room's fourth frog. I can move on in peace. That's cool. That's great. Leave 7? Of course. Smash Scroll down, gave you a donut. Great. Leave 18? Yep. Gave you a jug. Okay. There we go. We have no more use for this money, we might as well invest it. Spider cider, baby. PS 24 made with whole spiders, not just the juice. Because remember, the pulp is where the nutrients are. You want the pulp. You want to... It's that texture. No way. Are we for real? Looks like cheese isn't able taken out of it. Knowing the mouse might one day leave its hole and get the cheese fills you with determination. Mouse hole. He did it. Beautiful. Damn it. Man. This whole, like, all the way back here, there's still stuff. Is so wild to me. Right, because you normally wouldn't even think about it. You wouldn't even think about it. But it's so literal. Go back and talk to everybody. Ribbit, excuse me, human. You seem like you have grown into a thoughtful and conscientious person. Whether that was for my advice or not, I'm quite proud. Ribbit. Thanks, Frog. Couldn't have done it without that encouragement. It says take one. Take a piece of candy. Tried to take a piece of candy, but you didn't have any room. Damn it. Ate the spider donut. Great. Take one. You took a piece of candy. Monster candy? Monster candy has a distinct non-licorice flavor. Thank God. I'm not a fan of licorice, so this was a victory. What a fun little room. How fun. How nice to see everything again. Remember, always take one. Don't be that person. Okay? Don't be that guy. Take more than one. I remember this room way back when. I spent a lot of time in this room. I think I spent more time in this one location than many other locations outside of the Asgore boss battle. It's this one room. got real deep in thought, right? Waiting, being a good child, a good one, thinking, about not just ourselves, but our actions and our future, our past, where we're going, where we want to go, where we should go. And where we should go, is that where we would want to go? And where we want to go, would that really line up with where we should go? And should we want to go where we don't want to go? Do we want what we don't think we should? I think it's a good question. But this room was something special. Waiting for Toriel, like a responsible, good person, good child. All for a phone call that, well, many of them did come in. Oh man, this is so cool. The first puzzles, Toriel's instructions. No, you don't want to chat? I guess not. Okay. Sorry, bud. You may be a dummy, but you're not an idiot. Oh, this looks so crazy to be back here. Shadow of the Rooms looms above, filling you with determination. And a virtual, pretty much like the identical room. The fact that we've gone through essentially three of those total. Where it all began. Golden flowers. They must have broken your fall. And they did. Wow, but this is literally full circle. We've gone quite literally from one end of the game to the very other. From beginning to end, in one go. The fact that this was the first thing we see in this game, the very first thing we see outside of that opening cutscene and picking our name, is this bed of flowers on the green. And these flowers being incredibly relevant. I just didn't know. And the fact that Toriel has the seeds, right? Planting these flowers and all the places we've seen these patches of gold and yellow flowers. It's so fascinating. Yeah, because I mean, this is basically like, we've gone the whole way. We've gone the distance. Right? I think. Oh, I'm just trying to think. And there was that one other door, I think, in Snowdin. Possibly. But I mean, we talked with everybody. We've talked with every home. We've talked to all the shopkeepers. Talked to all the characters we've met. Yeah. I mean, if there's anything else, obviously, please let me know. But this has been quite the walk back. All the way back to where we started, complete reverse. And the fact that we could talk with every person again, and everyone's got something to say in some really cool way. Even if it's just small, it's the fact that they are aware and they're acknowledging the fact that they are free after so long. They thought would never happen. Always hope would happen, and we did it. We freed them, and we went back through and made sure that they knew that they were free. Everyone. It's so cool. God, this game is something else. Who knew that just a walk back would have just as much as this, even though it's like the walking does take time, of course, but there is not even a grand distance between conversations. There was at a point where we're walking for like 10 minutes with nothing. Like the pacing and the spacing is so good. Right? There's so much deliberate choice and design, and I could yap about this game forever. But I think for right now, we'll have to pick this up on another episode. Now, what do we do in that episode for Undertale? Well, I'm already working it out with Delaney, so we'll figure out exactly what I'm able to do next. What I should do next. We'll find out. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out, waiting. I don't know if you expected this to happen, this video to come out. I hope it's not. I hope it isn't disappointing. That is essentially just the walk back video, but I agree. What it was mentioned by Delaney to me, that it's like you should quite take that literally. It says go talk to your friends again, go back, talk to everybody. You should. And I was like, all right. We'll see what happens, whatever that actually means. And it was this. So this has been phenomenal. So for real, I mean it. Absolutely, I am insanely grateful to everybody who has both showed up for this video, previous videos, whether you've been here through Undertale or through other things we've done, or you found this randomly. This is the first one. Either way, thanks for being here. Thanks for checking it out. It means a lot. And I can't express the absolute insane response to not just us playing Undertale, but the finale video of Undertale. Like that's so fucking cool. That so many of you guys were into it. I'm glad I could do it justice. You know? So for real, I appreciate it fully. And whatever else we do with Undertale, and I've heard Deltarune as well, so don't worry. Now I don't have it yet, and I will obviously be getting it. And the day we do it, I don't have an exact time right now, obviously, but it's in the near future. Don't worry. I have no idea what it is, other than it's made by the same Toby. So I'm gonna try to keep it that way, though. The least I know about the game, I think the better it'll be. But anyway, I'll stop yapping. Let me know what you guys think about all this. This whole walk back, this whole situation, anything I may have missed. And see you guys in the next video. Whatever that ends up being. Bye-bye.